So I was trying to find an interesting video to watch. I was scrolling and came across this upload from Mind of a Criminal. I don't know if I've watched a video from this channel. Link will be down below though. This one is Clueless 15-year-old killer thinks he can outsmart the detective. This sounds interesting.
You're in the house where the car's at first.
Oh.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know that was there.
What do you think that everyone else is? You're here, okay? You're a part of very serious crimes. You have to be honest about all of it.
My partner talked to your mom, and I believe she's raised you to be an honest person. You take responsibility for your actions. I don't think things went the way you thought they were going to go. But now is the time to be honest and be upfront.
Yup.
349, we're gonna need more crews. I'm pretty sure that driver's shot.
These videos are getting so common now, bro, and it's literal teenagers, dude. Throwing their life away. For why?
Dude, he's done.
For what reason?
You were part of this murder scheme.
But this isn't going to juvenile court, buddy. This is an aggravated murder.
When
You try sending yourself there, bud. Take responsibility.
Dayton police received reports of a carjacking at 1 a.m. on January 26, 2022.
Delinquent
It seemed
activity.
like a usual case. However, when gunshots rang out in the same part of the city just an hour later, officers quickly realized they were dealing with something far more gruesome.
Terrible, bro.
Rushing to the second crime scene, they discovered that the victim, 35-year-old Brandon Cooper,
Damn,
had
bro.
been brutally executed in an assassination-style murder.
That's fucked.
With no suspects in sight, investigators tracked the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to a house in southern Dayton View.
Nice
Believing
tracking.
the two crimes were connected, officers arrested 4 teenagers,
Okay.
including 15-year-old DeTravon Mitchell
DeTravon.
and 15-year-old Tylen Peaks,
Okay.
who were brought to the Dayton Police Department for further questioning.
Tell me how he came into contact with you today, Mr. Peaks. Right ahead.
I woke up and I just seen SWAT team. Because my friend woke me up, he said, "Brother, SWAT team was outside." I said, "Why?" He said, "You don't know, bro. You gotta go outside." So that's when me and my friends went outside.
Okay.
I just ended up here.
Okay, well, let's back way up then, because obviously the day that you start with the SWAT team. What happened way before you woke up to the SWAT team?
I was chilling.
Where were you chilling at?
322 a.m.
Who were you there to chill with?
Me and Ray.
And who?
And Ray. But I just had pulled up and then that's when I got sleepy, so I
Uh-huh.
went to sleep.
Detectives are faced with 2 crime scenes. The first, a carjacking on St. Agnes Road at around 1 a.m. The second, the murder of Brandon Cooper, took place just minutes away on Fergus Avenue. But strangely, it happened almost an hour later. While detectives know that the teenagers have to be involved in the carjacking, since the stolen vehicle was found in their garage,
Yep.
they were now trying to determine whether they also played a role in Cooper's murder.
I'll be frank with you. I know you didn't go to sleep. That's not what happened. We expect you to be honest with us because we are honest with you.
I did go to sleep.
I'm not going to lie to you, so I prefer that you don't lie to me.
Yep.
When we ask you questions about what happened, know that we already know what happened.
Sometimes.
Seeing if you're going to be honest with me, and you haven't been so far. And we're right at the beginning, so that's kind of silly, right? So we know that you and Ron and Trey and Ray caught a lift earlier today.
So I don't got no proof I caught no lift. I was
Pretty sure most of them have cameras, no?
at the house when I went to sleep. I ain't catching no lift. I don't even got lift money to catch lift.
The plan's never to pay for it. The plan was to steal the car that's in the garage at the house where you were laying your head. Or
Yep.
where you say you were laying your head.
Yep.
How old are you?
15.
15. Okay. You wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to sit in that chair.
No.
And you wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to catch adult charges
Yup.
for this kind of thing, okay?
You guys don't charge me for it. Y'all.
We're going to charge you for 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder. This isn't the first lift you guys have done. You've probably done
Straight evidence. Goofball.
10 of them, okay? You're gonna go get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery.
Yup.
You took 2 cars this morning.
I
And
didn't
the
take
second
no car. I was
one
y'all got-
resulted.
Do you understand?
What proof do y'all
Do you
got?
understand?
You're in the house where the car's at
Yep.
first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know that was there.
Accessory.
What do you you think everyone else has been in here and said, sitting in that chair right there?
I don't know what they said. I don't know what they
You're
said.
right. You don't know what they said, but we know what they've said.
Unfortunately for Tylen Peaks, detectives had already spoken with the 3 other suspects.
Damn. Being the last one, you're done for, buddy.
Including DeTravon Mitchell, who had opened up to them much more easily just
Interesting.
4 hours earlier.
So tell me what happened tonight. How did you guys all get together?
They called me.
Say again.
They called me and asked me to come over.
We gonna go hit a lick? What was the plan?
He knows.
Girls.
All right. So did you find any girls? Okay. They just didn't want to hang out? Okay. So at some point you all leave, right? And you go get an Uber. Is that fair? Were you gonna go somewhere? Okay. What was the plan? Just take their car?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're telling the truth, man. and I
Yeah,
appreciate
he's
that,
being
okay?
honest.
That's all we want. When they got there,
Very
was it a man or
honest.
woman that came?
Um,
Okay. Do you remember what kind of car it was? Is it the car that's in your garage?
yeah.
Probably, or yes? Okay. It's a Subaru, and it was you, Ray, Ty, and Ron.
That poor woman was just minding her business, bro. Doing her little side gig. Come on,
Fair.
man.
Okay. Was the plan to always to rob her, or did somebody say something while you were driving, or how did it happen?
Just happened in plain sight.
On the night of January 26, 2022, Tylen, DeTravon, and their friends Ray and Ron had booked a Lyft ride with the intent of stealing the vehicle.
Weirdo activity.
Though each suspect had a different story, detectives determined that the ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone at 12:30 a.m., with the armed carjacking taking place shortly after at around 1 a.m.
How many guns were in the car?
So,
2. What kind of guns?
I don't know. It was honestly, one was MP9.
Who had that
Me.
one? Okay.
It's not a
Who else
flex,
had it?
bro. That's not a flex, bro.
What? I don't know. They was passing coming around.
Just a weirdo
Do you
activity.
know who started with the gun?
And both had.
Who's both?
Tighter, right?
Ty and Ray. So Ty and Ray were kind of passing the other gun around?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it safe to say Ty had the other gun?
Possible.
Eventually, detectives also broke Tylen Peaks, who admitted to playing a key role in the carjacking.
Goofball.
It was me, Ryan, Ray, and Treasure. But I don't know. I just know about the first that we booked.
So tell us what happened.
Why are your hands in your pants,
And then
bro?
we just told her to get out the car. And that's when she got out the car, she started yelling and stuff. That's when we parked the car back in the garage. That's the only thing. That's the only way I know. I don't know about no murder.
Tell her about who ordered the lift and who was sitting where and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know. I don't know where to live.
Did you drive?
No, I don't know how to drive.
Who drove?
I don't know.
Come on, man.
For real,
You can't
like-
do this, Tylen. This doesn't work, man. Who got in the driver's seat?
Tired.
Buddy's just lying about everything, bro. Holy shit. Get fucked, buddy.
Who drove the car?
Tired.
Okay.
While detectives now had enough evidence to believe that DeTravon and Tylen were primarily responsible for the first carjacking, they still faced a much bigger challenge,
Yep.
solving the second crime, as they had a murder victim on their hands. This task, however, would prove itself to be much more difficult than anticipated.
Do you feel bad about what happened? I just told you, ag robbery, ag murder. You know exactly
Who did I
what
murder? Who did I murder?
His name is Brandon.
I don't know who Brandon is.
That's the
You
sad
don't have
part.
to know somebody to kill somebody, believe it or not.
So y'all trying to say I killed somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme.
Yep.
Look at all these pages. You're not number one, bro.
Can
Okay?
you read? You can't read them out
No, I'm
loud?
not gonna read anything. I don't tell you what I know. You tell me what you did. And that's how this works. I would bet every penny I've ever made in my life that Dave Travion, Ty, Ray, and Ron went back out to hit another lick because that one was fun and that one worked. And then the second one went sideways.
Tragic.
Okay? So that's where we're at. You're here, you did grown up stuff, and that's where we're at. We got us a car, let's go get another one. right? Okay, so tell me about that. What was the goal? To get another car? Get some money, okay? Same 4 people? Okay? Everybody sit in the back, everybody sit in the front. Okay.
Okay.
Who all has guns in the car this time?
Same people.
Huh?
Same people.
You and Ty? Or you and Ty and Ray?
I get what's good. One of them.
Huh?
I feel my brother, one of them.
Which one? Because that's important, you know what I mean? Who'd you give the gun to?
I doubt you just gave your gun up.
The only 2 that had sticks.
So Ty and Ray both had guns? One of them had yours. Okay? Who said what?
We did the same thing the last time.
They just pulled guns on him? So they pulled guns on him, right? Somebody say, give me the car, get out.
Get out the car.
Get out the car.
Is this what teenagers are doing these days, bro? Just stealing cars while ordering Ubers and Lyfts? Instead of just fucking doing some teenager, bro. Come on.
What does he do?
Just sit there.
Go
He didn't get out?
go do some actual fun shit.
What happened next?
Got out the car.
All 4 of you got out of the car?
Nah. I didn't get out the car.
But they're still, but
They still in the back.
Ty and Ray are still in the back seat. Okay? And they're the guys with guns. Okay? And they're still in the back seat when he takes off. And how many gunshots you hear?
2.
According to DeTravon, Tylen and Ray both stayed inside the car when 2 shots were fired,
Yikes.
killing Lyft driver Brandon Cooper.
Rest in peace,
Before
bro.
the fatal shots, he claimed that he and Ron had already stepped out of the vehicle. Interestingly, Tylen told a nearly identical story, with one key difference. He insisted that he and Ron were the only ones who got out of the car, not DeTravon.
Right, buddy.
Both these stories, however, would soon turn out to be impossible.
I think there's a little bit of mistruth that you're telling me about this second event, okay? And I know what you did, right? And I get it. You put your pole on somebody else and don't put yourself in committing this second offense, which you did. Right?
No.
No? Come on, man.
I'm telling you the truth.
You've been telling me the truth so far, but I think this is the part where it gets a little hairy because this puts you involved in this man being shot.
Yup.
To be real with you, just keep it home, right?
Do it.
Shot 3 times.
Huh?
Shot 3 times.
Who shot 3 times? You shot 3 times?
No. Right. Tyler and Ron get out.
Ty and Ron get out.
Me and Ray stay in the car.
Who has your gun?
Ray.
And then who's got the other gun?
Ty.
Ty has the other gun.
Went to his door and tried to pull him out the car.
Ty tried to pull him out the door.
He scared it off. And then Ray shot him twice.
None of that shit's cool, bro. Posting on your Snapchat and shit with guns and shit is not cool, bro. Especially as a teenager. You're just fucking up society for regular people.
Let's do this. Okay, so stand up. I'm the driver, right? Come over here. I'm the driver, and he's trying to pull him out, right? And he went, and so Ty's trying to pull him out.
His door was locked.
So Ty can't get in the door.
Yeah.
So where is Ray when Ray shoots him?
Ray right here.
Outside of the car.
Inside the door.
So I'm facing this way, right? So how does Ray shoot him?
He had a gun something like this.
Okay?
Then he shot
That's
him
awful,
twice.
bro.
Where did
That's
he get
awful.
him? Point on my body.
Either right here or back there somewhere.
Okay? So he shot him from inside the car.
That's
I
awful.
hit him in the upper back. Okay? And you were right there.
There's no other bullet holes anywhere in the exterior of the car.
So
There's no
what did-
bullet holes in the interior. He's got 2 in the back.
2 in his back.
Yeah.
Not through the seat or anything.
No, his story's bullshit. Because the car was stopped right at the curb, right at the intersection.
Okay.
A shot couldn't have been fired after he started to pull away from inside the car because they were already stopped at the intersection. That's right where the casings are.
Both DeTravon and Tylen had purposefully withheld a crucial detail.
What's going on, y'all?
You got the other half,
When officers arrived on Ferguson Avenue at 2:08 a.m., they pronounced 35-year-old Brandon Cooper dead at the scene.
So sad,
2
bro.
bullet casings were found inside the car, supporting DeTravon's claims that Cooper had been shot from inside the vehicle.
Okay.
However, what didn't add up was the discovery of 2 additional bullet casings outside on the road.
Whoa.
Did shoot this man. We're here, man. Look at me. We're here.
Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate. It sucks. It was a terrible decision. But if you shot this man, just tell me you shot this man, man. And so we don't keep doing all this. Okay, I'm gonna keep making notes and writing stuff that's gonna walk us in circles, and it's all lies, man. It's all just nonsense.
Hard out there.
Huh?
GG, bro. Hope you enjoyed your life so far. It's probably over.
You did it.
What an
Where
idiot.
did you shoot him from?
Twice inside the car, once outside the car.
Twice inside the car, once outside the car.
Fucking idiot.
Were there any bullets left in your car, in your gun? Just the way you talked to me, just the way you showed me? Were you on the driver's side by the door or in the middle? In the middle. Twice inside the car. And then you shot like at the car? Or
Yeah.
did you hit him, do you think?
I don't know.
Surprisingly, DeTravon eventually confessed, claiming that he alone was responsible for Brandon Cooper's murder.
He took that lick, bro. Still fucked up.
Although the accounts of what actually transpired on January 26, 2022 varied among the 4 suspects, detectives had an explanation for the key moments. It all began around 12:30 a.m. when a Lyft ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone. Approximately 25 minutes later, as the driver reached a stop sign on St. Agnes Road, DeTravon and Tylen, who were both armed, pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot. They robbed the victim, taking her belongings before
Fucked up.
Tylen took control of the vehicle and drove it to Anna Street, where they parked it inside a garage. At around 1:40 a.m., just like the first incident, a second Lyft ride was booked, again starting on Oak Ridge Drive.
Not only did they do that shit once, bro, they did it a second time the same day.
This time, however, it ended on Ferguson Avenue at 1:51 a.m., just 1 street away from the first crime scene. Once again, DeTravon and Tylen played key roles in the robbery. Inside the car, they both pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot with the apparent intention of robbing the victim. When he did not comply, DeTravon fired 2 shots into his back, fatally wounding him before firing a 3rd round at the vehicle as all 4 teenagers fled. The second bullet casing found outside on the ground came from Tylen's firearm, as he also fired at the vehicle while escaping.
Weirdo.
9 minutes after the murder, at 2 a.m., surveillance cameras captured the group running back toward Anna Street.
Go to the parking lot, and then we see the police, so we start running,
You see police where?
going down the street.
Like towards where you just came from? Like where you shot the guy?
Around an hour later, a SWAT team raided the building after tracking the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to the house where the teenagers had been staying. They were then arrested and taken to Dayton PD for questioning.
Do you feel bad about what happened?
Yeah, I didn't know he got murdered.
Cap.
What did you think happened when he crashed?
He got out.
Did you see him get out?
Told you I ran. I just ran.
Okay, multiple charges including murder.
New here at 5, 2 17-year-olds
Talk
are
to
headed
me.
to prison for
Talk to
murdering
me.
a Lyft driver. And in court today, the driver's mother had words for those teens.
Damn.
News Center 7's Mike Campbell joins us live. Mike, lots of emotion at the Montgomery County Courthouse today.
Absolutely, James. DeTravon Mitchell and Tylen Peaks were only 15 years old when Brandon Cooper was lured to a robbery attempt and then shot to death in 2022.
During the trial, both Tylen Peaks and DeTravon Mitchell were tried as adults due to the severity of their charges.
Good.
Initially, Tylen pleaded not guilty, but as overwhelming evidence of his involvement surfaced, he later changed his plea to guilty.
Goofy.
Similar to DeTravon Mitchell, Tylen was convicted on multiple charges, including murder, aggravated robbery, felonious assault, grand theft of a motor vehicle,
Dummy.
and tampering with evidence.
Dummy.
Although Tylen was never definitively linked to the fatal shots that killed Brandon Cooper,
R.I.P.
police records revealed that he had been involved in multiple similar robberies in the days leading up to the murder. These prior offences proved critical in court. As a result, Tylen Peaks was sentenced to 27 years to life in prison, while DeTravon Mitchell received 25 years to life. Ray and...
I don't know how to feel about that, bro. They can get out in their 40s-ish. I don't know how to feel about that. It is to life, so they're probably gonna like evaluate them. I'm keeping them locked up personally.
Ron, whose identities were never made public, were tried in juvenile court due to their lesser roles in Brandon Cooper's murder.
Okay.
To the Cooper family, I want to start off by saying I'm sorry for the things that I put y'all through.
No, you're not, buddy. You wrote this down, or your lawyer wrote this down for you to get a lesser sentence. You don't mean any words you're saying here.
I never made for anything like that to happen. I'm not the monster they make me to be. I'm human, and all humans make mistakes.
Except we don't kill other people. It's not a mistake. I mean, it can really happen, but this wasn't one of those cases.
I just so happened to make it really bad.
The life you took, that fateful man, that fateful morning, was an amazing young man who would help anyone.
Sad.
And literally give you a shirt off his back.
When Brandon Cooper kissed his wife goodnight on January 25th, he began his usual night shift as a Lyft driver, working to provide for his family. No one could have predicted that just hours later, his life would be tragically cut short.
That was very tragic, bro. These little teens, bro. They always dress act as their favorite drill rappers. He did sound like Youngboy a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. That was bad though, bro. You can't be doing any of this, bro. You're just throwing your life away and ruining so many other lives, bro. There's so much better things to do in life. Find you a good hobby, bro. Find you something you're passionate about and just, you know, keep pushing, bro. It's not that serious. Get up in my hometown, there's nobody left. Set up the bro with a play, don't fumble it. Damn, he fumbled the ball, I gotta recover it. East Street lacking, other bitch caught up. He spun back, that's not what I taught him. Now